All of my life, one of my favorite things to do is to go on outdoor trips. Whether it be going on a day hike or spending an entire week in the wilderness, I just love being able to spend time in nature. Nothing can compare hiking up a mountain and having your breath taken away by the view, or building a fire and spending time with friends around the campfire, or even falling asleep outside staring up at a sky full of stars. My favorite trips that I have been on have been to Oregon and Death Valley, where I was able to spend multiple days and nights with my friends, doing whatever we wanted and not having a worry in the world.
I don't remember when exactly I started. All I know is that one day I didn't care about other people's lives, and the next day I did. It started out small, just innocuous things like she got sent to the principal's office. Then middle school rolled around and it changed into, I swear he told me he likes her. Then high school came around and it escalated to, but she told me that he told her that he heard that she didn't get into Harvard. Now I'm here in university and it's, wait, oops, is this for ABA? I don't think I can expose them like that.
I started playing chess in the 8th grade, which was later than most of my competitors. I started off just playing for fun, but I started taking it more seriously in high school. I'd play over 10 games a day over the summer and spent a couple hours each day studying tactics and strategy. It kinda sucked, but I won the state tournament my sophomore year, so I guess it was worth it. It's probably the only reason I'm at Berkeley.
I've been doing wushu since I was about 8 years old. It's funny because I actually hated wushu when I first started. I had told my parents I wanted to do gymnastics, but they decided to sign me up for wushu classes. However, I grew to love it. Since then, I've been given the privilege to travel around the world to compete and meet tons of amazing people. It's definitely something that will always be a part of me.
So one of the biggest passions in my life is music. I learned piano when I was in kindergarten. I've been playing classical piano and jazz piano ever since. In addition, I joined a rock band in middle school throughout high school, and we played a lot of concerts, and we actually put out an album our senior year through a Kickstarter project.
I grew up watching my grandma knit over the summer when I was in Taiwan. So last semester, I decided to take the knitting decal with my roommate, and it ended up being really fun because close to the end of the semester, when our final project was due, we would just sit together and I would watch stand-up comedy, and my roommate would catch up on CS lectures while knitting. So it's just a really relaxing activity and a fun skill to have that not many other people do.
Little known fact about me is that I like to rap, and my favorite song to rap along to is Nicki Minaj's verse in Monster.
First things first, I'll eat your brains. Then I will start rocking your teeth and fangs. Cause that's what a motherfucking monster do. Hairdresser from Milan, that's the monster too. Monster just at the heel, that's the monster shoe. Young Money is a roster on the monster crew.
Hey everyone, my talent is this weird neck sliding move that I learned from my friend in middle school. It's pretty cool, so please don't judge me, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks.
Hey everyone, my name's Ben, and one of my hobbies is collecting autographs. It's something I've done since a young age, and there's kind of two ways I mainly go about getting autographs. So one is going to kind of like sporting events and kind of getting them in person, asking the players for autograph right there. Another is kind of sending fan mail to the players and having them sign autograph and send it back to me. And yeah, my autograph collection has grown pretty large over the years, probably around 200 to 300 right now, maybe more. And yeah, some like the biggest names I've gotten include like Kendrick Lamar, Roger Federer, Robin van Persie, Slash, Brian May of Queen, Dirk Nowitzki, more, Jeremy Lin.
I literally live so far from school. Because 51B never comes on schedule, I waste at least 20 minutes on waiting for bus every day. And every time it delays and I need to get to school on time, I will have to call Uber, which is so expensive. Last month, I spent more than $50 on Uber. And sometimes, even when I call Uber, I was still late. I really hate commutes so much.
Dance is my life. I started dancing when I was 4 years old, and I joined AFX during my first semester at Cal. After 3 semesters of training, I got into a project team called Crystalline, and it was definitely my favorite team so far. The choreography was challenging, but nothing's better than the times when we struggled to figure out the choreo and eventually killed it on stage.
One of my biggest passions is eating, so to feed myself, I had to learn how to cook. I just started this year, so I only know how to make simple dishes. My favorite foods to make are pasta and fried rice, because they're super good. I always make too much because I overestimate, but because I live in a house with 4 other guys, there's no such thing as too much food.
So I'm really interested in photography. I actually began to develop this hobby by joining pubs last semester. But ever since learning the fundamentals, I've been able to experiment with new styles, and I've been able to find a style of photography that inspires me, which is urban and city photography. But I don't really like the architecture aspect of it, more so the ever-changing landscape of people and how they interact with the city. This also complements my niche style of black and white editing really well.
So I've been golfing basically my whole life, but I never got serious about it until high school started and I joined the golf team. I played varsity all 4 years and I was captain for the last 2 years. My favorite club is probably my driver because it's the easiest to hit and it's the furthest distance. My furthest distance that I've ever hit with that club was probably 230 yards.
Hi, my name is Aaron Tai, and my hobby is powerlifting. I've been powerlifting for 4 years now, and I'm on the competitive team Barbell Brigade. I've attended a few championships and tournaments, such as the Las Vegas International Invitational, and my favorite lift is the deadlift because it combines the most applicational use of technique and strength.
Makeup has been a passion of mine since I was a little girl. Whether I was going to a party or spending the night in, I love being able to feel pretty and confident. My favorite thing about makeup is doing eyeliner and eyeshadow. I love making my eyes pop with any outfit I'm wearing. Makeup makes me feel on top of the world.